Today, we are very excited to make an important announcement with our partners at the PBA. And to do that, I'd now like to introduce Mayor Adams.
Today, we're making it clear that New York City will support the men and women of the NYPD as they do one of the toughest jobs anywhere. We're here to announce a new deal with the Police Benevolent Association that would do just that. This is a historic deal, only the third voluntary contract with the PBA in 30 years. One that will make sure our officers get the benefits and compensation they deserve, allow them to work a more flexible schedule, build morale going forward, and ensure that New York remains the safest big city in America. And I want to thank our team, Brendan and Renee, Jock and his team and their teams. For the last few months, we have been in conversation, working throughout the weekends, coming to the table repeatedly. And then I want to thank Pat, a person that I've known for many years. And he stood firm and tall to make sure he could deliver for his members. It is so important that we understand another key aspect of this deal is a new pilot program that will allow some officers to work longer shifts. We cannot lose sight of the fact that our police officers are essential workers who must report to work in person, not remotely. Public safety is not a remote occupation. And in order to do that, we are continuing our commitment we made with DC 37 that we will look at flexibility in work schedules. These officers keep our city going through a global pandemic where every shift carried extra risk to their health and well-being. The new scheduling option will allow for much needed flexibility for our police officers, decrease travel time, and most importantly, improve morale. As some of you know, this is something that our officers have felt for many years, a lack of morale, a lack of belief that the City of New York administrations supported the duties that they perform. And I know all too well, as a person who wore the uniform for 22 years and had that badge pinned to my chest, this is important. This isn't just another deal. This is acknowledgement that working people keep this city running. I've said it over and over again, I'm a working class mayor, and we're going to uplift the men and women who are working class people in the city. We saw it a few weeks ago with the DC 37 contract. We stood next to Henry Garrido, and we're seeing it again with the head of one of the largest police departments on the globe. And this administration is going to keep putting working people first. From day one of our administration, we were focused on driving down crime. I said it over and over again, public safety is the prerequisite to prosperity. But you cannot say that and be vocal, but not willing to do what it takes to produce a first-class police department and continue to allow them to do their job. And we're supporting the first responders on every level. Our city's recovery is underway because of their dedication, and our city's future depends on keeping our relationships strong with those first responders. Everything in this city is tied to public safety. That is the foundation that we will build our city on. That is going to attract the business leaders. 99% of our jobs recovered because people see we're moving in the right direction. We called the police department when we needed them to regain safety in our subway system, and we saw them step up. Long hours, but we saw the New York City transit system moving in the right direction. Earlier today, the police commissioner and I honored 3 officers who were attacked during New Year's Eve. As the ball was dropping at Times Square, officers were being attacked, and they responded accordingly. Incident after incident, we've witnessed the men and women who wear the blue uniform stand in the front line of danger to protect New Yorkers. They did it. They did it in spite that for far too many years they were not compensated. That ended today. Today, these officers will be compensated to say that as New Yorkers, we thank you for the job you've done. Thank you very much.